fucking hurts you to punch her? Like,
I'm teeny tiny, so my go-to is just the sneakies. Just go, just leave it, just gone. I'm gone.
You know, when I was young, the kids in my neighborhood and myself, we started a fight club. This was before the movie came out, and
Oh, I have to listen to that episode.
oh yeah,
the punching, it hurts if you don't have anything on your fingers, but it what makes really good hand, gloves is just duct tape, and then you can hit stuff as
Yeah.
hard as you possibly can, and it hurts the person as much as it would have if you weren't having the duct tape, but it doesn't hurt your hands at all. Pro
interesting.
tip.
That's true. Also,
Duct
if you have
tape your
really good
knuckles.
punch form, it doesn't hurt as bad, and you have less chance of injury. Also, if you fight with your open palms, it hurts even less,
Mm-hmm.
and will piss off whoever you're fighting when they get a good hearty meat
Slap.
slap to the throat.
Oof. To the
See, but
throat.
what do you do if you're like noodly though?
If you're noodly, see, but that's why I'm a very gentle fighter. So even like part of my training was like taking really good care of my hands so they'd be soft. So I would fight really gently, and it sounds counterintuitive, but it's like a combination of like hurting their brain because they're like, I don't understand why your hands are so soft and my skin's all tingly now, and then
Josh is like over
You're
there,
hitting their
like
chakra points.
moisturizing and like
That's just
manicured. People are like, what are you
that
doing? He's
cocoa
like,
butter,
"Trading."
like.
Also,
yeah, I like took really good care of my hands, and I would like because I remember my big brother was trying to teach me how to wrestle, and I would go in to like do like a spear, whatever the hell it's called, and I would like shoot in on him, and when I would grab his ribs, he'd be like, "Okay, all right, I don't like that. I feel
Yeah.
shivers up my body when you do that. Like, why are your hands so soft?" And I'm like, "I don't know
hello
what you
internet.
mean."
Welcome to Tussle Tips.
Tussle tips.
Yeah.
Part
hands
of
would be-
your attack strategy is like sexual confusion. It's like,
It was an accident. Like I would just like because I'm like just all right. So I go in and grab you, and I'd grab him. He'd be like, "I don't stop it." Like grab
there
me.
is
Like,
nothing more disorienting than this
Yeah.
attack.
but also like if you open palm someone in the nose, they're crying. If you open palm somebody in their floating ribs, they're going to be crunched over. You can't build up defenses there.
Josh's go-to strat is sexual tension.
Josh's
That's right.
pheromones are just out of
Just-
control.
That's the thing when you
Hello,
stay confused.
and welcome to yet another Darkest Days of Dale, Rime of the Frostmaiden adventure. We had some tech issues. Sorry for being a little late. I have no freaking
Yeah, I was
idea
like-
what
I mean,
the
Tim,
frick is
you-
happening.
And
You
look
do
great
not
on
have to
screen.
bear that burden on your own, Tim.
Yeah, you
I
look
was
great on
also-
stream.
I was also
It was
wrong.
working until I did
Yeah.
something, and that, if you think about it, that is Pat's fault.
Yeah.
That's my
So-
opinion.
Listen, your headshot that we can see in the chat here is so beautiful.
And
If
you
I
look
could
great
look
on
like my
stream.
headshot every day, I would do that too. Tim.
Yeah,
It's fine.
thank you.
If I
Well,
could be professional enough to have a headshot.
I can do headshots
Yeah.
for free. I'm a photographer.
Josh, give us all headshots, please.
Easy. Next time we hang out, I'll
I've
give
been
you
trying to
a-
scam you for years, and we literally always forget.
It's true.
It's like, all right, I always bring it up. All right, we're going XYZ place. We got to get Josh to take our pictures. Like in Atlanta, we didn't do it. What the fuck is wrong with us?
Oh,
We
yeah,
can
we
all
didn't.
go to the hotel that Susie's staying at.
Boom.
I'll change rooms and get 2 beds. I'm in
There you
a
go.
backwards
Perfect.
room now that I checked in, and the bed is on that wall when it's normally on that wall, and I hate it.
Well, let's get right into it because we have a doozy for ye on this day.
Do.
So you guys can't see me, so hopefully you don't get the joy of my glaring at you. So
DM'd by
you know,
John Cena.
since there was a camera issue on my end, I think I have to switch from XSplit to OBS, and that's gonna be a pain in the ass. So
That's true.
maybe I should cry and complain to XSplit, see if they can help me. But it makes me mad and makes me slapdesk. But for not just our audience, but for Susie and Jennifer, can you guys tell us what we did last week?
Do we have song, Brett, or no?
Listen, those days are gone.
Okay.
That's
Those
not,
days are
that's-
I know
I
Brett.
haven't.
Brett
Listen,
is very
baby
cool.
happened.
Brett's got some cool shit happening in his like professional life, but I know he's busy, so I don't Don't.
Yeah,
Everyone
look
be
at
nice to Brett.
Kyle.
No one say anything mean to Brett. I will fight
It was
you.
like 6 years and we didn't miss an episode of the podcast, and this month I've missed 2. So
Brett!
it's just a thing. It's
Hey, man.
too much. Too much is going on.
That's
Okay.
they
You want me
hate
to-
you because they ain't you, as they say.
Yeah, they hate us because they're anus.
Because we're running late, I can do like a super high level speed.
Okay.
Like the high. Okay.
Yeah, speed run it.
as the only
So
one left
we got
alive.
to the cabin in the woods, you know, that we were shown a vision of in the mirror when we asked about the source or how to stop the rhyme, the Oral's, you know, enchantment over the land, and Mittens and Dorksalim and Deadeye went into the cabin to explore, while Tash and Nettle and Sonar stayed hung back outside.
To take care of a
And-
baby you found.
Yes, we did find a baby.
I'm just so upset that for 2 episodes we made cabin in the wood jokes. We found the cabin in the woods. It looked spooky as fuck. We found the puzzle box and still just fucking opened it.
Yeah. Well, after I was gonna say after the puzzle of the stairs, because I feel like we spent 15 minutes
Yeah.
deciding how we're gonna walk upstairs. So we go into the cabin, we explored. It's obvious it had been a workshop of someone, long since gone. There was like a charred, burnt body. We found a weird contraption that looks like a piece of like dark coal or rock with like rings around it. And of course, we immediately started fucking with it. You know, as you do. It unleashed a blast of fire or energy or something, which knocked Deadeye unconscious and straight up killed Mittens and Dorksalim. They became
Wow.
Ghost Boys. Tune in starting next week on Tuesdays at 2 p.m. for the spin-off show, Ghost Boys.
Ghost Ventures.
But while Mittens and Dorksalim were in ghost form, they met another ghost who was an annoying, cranky, flaming skull, who was apparently the spirit of the person who had been working in the cabin, and had been been working on a device to counteract the weather issues of the Rime. And Deadeye, after being unconscious for an hour, came to, and Mittens and Dorksalim, through like ghostly banging on doors or trying to forcibly turn Deadeye's head.
We
So,
swayed
Some
it.
punches.
directed him on how to complete the device, and it worked out. Sometimes the dice, as we said, sometimes the dice just know that, you know, the artificer was the one who was able to, you know, create this device, put it together. Oh yeah, also Deadeye definitely stole and drank a bunch of wine that belonged to the owner of the cabin
You did do
while
that.
he
We
was
tried
working.
to stop you, but you did.
So Deadeye, is probably going to be a little tipsy as we open this up the story.
You all
But
might be. Who
essentially-
knows?
The device, he completed it, and it allowed him to. So Tim, and I'm fine, I can separate player knowledge and character. Does Deadeye know that there is a limit to this ability of like the hour time frame or whatever, or that it's a one-time thing, or
I don't think so. Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
since you
So it's-
didn't prepare the spell, you wouldn't know that it only lasts for 8 hours. You did notice that the device seemed to deactivate. So it was kind of like
So,
you know.
so essentially, Deadeye used the device immediately upon fixing it to take control of the weather in it says 10-mile radius, so that's 20-mile diameter, right? So like a 20 miles across circle.
No,
centered
it
on
was.
me.
I think it wasn't it 5 or
5-mile radius. 10
me
mile
look.
diameter.
yeah, I think it was
Control
5,
weather
and then I was like,
as
holy
well.
shit, it's 10 miles.
Yeah.
I'm looking it up. Whatever the radius, while I verify, because I want to truly understand the extent of my power.
Mm-hmm. You are God.
Like God power.
And he immediately, yeah, it is. You were right. I was wrong. What else to do? Essentially, so within like a circle centered on Deadeye for 10 miles in diameter, the weather is now 80 degrees and sunny instantly.
Not instantly. It took about
Oh.
30 minutes.
Okay.
But
Trees are
still,
exploding.
yeah, still, I don't know what happens when you go from like -40 to 80 in about 30 to 45 minutes, but my assumption is that all the trees are exploding all around you.
Oh my god, the pollen. Imagine the pollen. They're just like, oh, it's time to...
Yeah.
Let's
You
fucking go!
didn't think it through.
Yeah, there's
Um,
just deer fucking all around you. They have no idea what's going on.
That's like that John Colton song, The 1st of May. It's a good one. You should Google it.
It's definitely that. It is.
1st of May, 1st of May.
Outdoor fucking...
I don't know. Yeah, so then you also got back to Lonely Wood. You know, we were running up against the end of time, and of course, when I say time, I mean the baby you found, which was actually Pat's baby. The baby's gone because Pat doesn't have his baby in frame. Anytime Pat has to take care of the baby on stream, the baby will show back up, and I'm excited about that. It's a magic
I
baby.
mean, if you need a reason to keep coming back, right? It's like, is
I
my
mean,
baby gonna be here? No, yeah.
I don't know how to answer that, but your baby's not invited on stream. That being said, if she shows up, I can't stop you, literally.
I'll tell you the reason I keep coming back week after week, and it's 1 sub 1 flex.
Oh, I'm so
That's
tired.
right, Chad.
I'm gonna
If
cramp.
you
Don't
get
sub.
subs, if
Don't
you sub,
Don't.
every sub we get, Pat will do a sexy flex on stream.
Yeah.
Sexy flex.
1 sub 1 flex.
Baby
Um,
flexes last time.
So yeah, you went through the forest. The snow is just falling off the trees everywhere. I believe we said you got to the Lonely Wood. You sold your meat. I think you guys were gonna look up how much I told you, or hope that Jennifer or Susie heard. But basically, you sold the meat and the pelt. Well, are you gonna sell the pelt? I forget.
I think we're
think
gonna
we might-
make it into something.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we're gonna make
Yeah,
the
like a
pellet
cloak
something.
or something.
Okay.
The only thing I remember about the moose stuff is we looked up like the moose weight and like
Mhm.
mass or
Mhm.
whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh, the pelts were 8 gold pieces each. I remember that.
Okay.
yeah,
Okay. So yeah. So if you want to sell the pelts, 8 gold pieces each, I think we were joking that the meat would be in the hundreds. That sounds hundreds of golds too much. I'm thinking.
you.
How dare you?
Back.
We have almost like 1,000 pounds.
Tim,
Unless if it's a
you're-
That's a
large
really
moose,
big
1,500
moose.
pounds
That's a really
of
big
moose
Yeah.
meat.
But
we
okay.
need
Well.
money to fund the art. I want an artifice. We need
Well,
funds
you
for that.
you had to roll a survival to see how good you do it, and since you guys didn't write it down, and since I have absolutely no memory of anything we do after I
Only there
say
was a
it,
record.
and I usually say, please write that down. I'm very upfront of my brain
If only-
doesn't work.
if only there was a way
that's-
for us to refer back to old episodes.
If you want to get like hard business on the moose scenario here, the question is what dollar amount of the local economy was the moose disrupting? And I believe that we're entitled to about 20% of the entire economy disruption amount that we've.
Sure. So
Right.
you get
Guys,
back
we're
to
like logging like magnates now.
yeah, you get
gotta-
back to Lonely Wood on your, you feeling good, I assume, maybe weirded out by the whole situation. The baby that was in your hands is gone. And
I'm in my workout clothes because it's way too damn hot.
it's so hot. You guys are just like sweating. It sucks because you're walking through muddy, cool, because it's still like probably frigid, like on your feet as the snow is melting. So shitty muddy, like sticking to your feet as you get to Lonelywood, and there's tons of people out and about at Lonelywood. You hear loud cracks out on the lake as it appears that the frozen over lake is melting a little bit. And so I hope you've seen films that have included breaking ice sounds, because it's very scary and cool. Thank you,
I don't
Just
think
Jesse,
Super
for the
Jesse
sub.
does.
Hey, K-Work, welcome. So
Someone
Welcome to
flex.
Flex.
What's up? One flex.
It says
You-
2 thumbs up flex. That's the
Well,
request.
2 thumbs up, like this.
Hands
like
a thumbs up
Two
is a
thumbs up
flex.
flex.
that.
The muscles.
Damn. Careful, you're gonna tear your shirt.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, these like $6 Target V-necks that I've got like 30 of.
So you buy them
Those are-
specifically to tear them.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, got it.
So you see the motherfucking leader of the town that you met previously, the halfling, looking out. They're seeing her children are running around. People are
Oh, is this
standing.
the lady that gave us the cookies?
Yes, and the quest. And her children are running around, extremely excited, not with their huge weather, warm clothes. There's a lot of other, I guess you'd say, grizzled Icewinddalians looking around with a lot of skepticism. A few of them do seem to be kind of excited. A few are actually like, oh, I gotta check my text messages. The gas man is at my house, and my brother's there too. And he just asked my brother if we have a second basement, and I'm gonna say no. 3 question marks. 4 question marks.
do you?
I don't think. Do we?
That would be sick if we did. Sorry, they gave me
Oh,
2
double
seconds
basement.
to think what that fuck that could mean.
While he's doing that, just to set the scene, I only know Deadeye is walking into town with his arms outstretched, like
Like T-posing?
Oh, yeah.
yeah, just like, behold your new god of weather. That's not his voice. I need to find that.
This is exactly what this town needed is god of the weather, Deadeye.
I'm a better god of weather. It's like the current one was a real shite, right? And she was making them die and sacrifice each other and starve. And I'm like, I bring you summer.
You know what they
Behold.
say about power, my friend.
It's great.
It's not for you.
When we get into town, Tash is gonna tie little booties onto Took's feet because he's not used to walking on
Oh.
warm things.
Yeah,
Wait, you have
and
booties
it's
for warm things.
Yeah, you can
Well,
put
like
booties on
Blacktop.
dogs if like blacktop like it's too hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
it's
yeah.
probably
He's used to the
been
cold.
about 2 hours, maybe 3 hours, from the Black Cabin. So it's been 80 degrees at Lonely Wood for 3 hours. So there are, there's a lot of melting, a lot of water, a lot of mud, but the people are still extremely excited. There seems to be a general air of celebration, and Nimsy sees you and runs over to you. Nimsy Huddle, of course, the speaker, and says, "What did you do? This is amazing."
I
I have no idea.
oh
You know-
wait, I want to hear.
That's
Tash, you're
true.
never gonna believe what we did in the cabin.
Oh, yeah, did you say how they got brought back to life?
What, gee, so we were just hanging out, and then you went in there, and then you came
Yeah,
back
there was
out, and
this
then it
weird
got kind of
baby.
warm.
Mitzi, Punchy.
I
what,
think we
I mean, were
hallucinated
y'all,
that.
I'll let Mitzi and
Yeah,
Punchy
probably.
confirm. But were you ghosts?
No, I don't. I
Yes.
don't know what you were talking about.
Okay, you're
I don't know
You're
what you're
having me
talking
on.
about.
taking the piss. Okay, thank you. Ask Punchy. He don't lie.
No, I don't. Yeah, we were ghosts. It was fun.
Do you think
Yeah.
killing the moose is what caused this weird weather thing? Because,
Oh no, and I'm
Huh.
gonna point to the.
Oh no, that was
Oh,
me.
do you
He'd be like,
think
"No, he did it."
finding sonar
well, I don't
helped
think.
us get?
Well, it's probably a combination of the moose and also finding sonar that helped
No.
with the
Yeah.
weather, I think.
I didn't do
Look,
anything.
What?
it's this thing here on this chain around my neck, right? It's this
That was-
little
yeah, it was
contraption.
100%
Is
that
that's
thing.
called a necklace?
Well,
No,
so
no, okay.
you get your cool necklace, but you took mine away. Can I
Well,
have
mine
mine
doesn't
back
make
now?
me. Mine doesn't make me murder innocent, unconscious blokes.
Well,
I mean,
don't-
Tash has
don't
really
remember.
only made her be able to speak in her head
To-
to us.
To be fair, the
It's
drastic
true.
change in the weather, I don't know what the ramifications that is having. as far
Yeah,
as
you did pick really high.
I want it to be, a nice change of pace. Should I have done a more?
It's pretty wild, but it's very muddy. All of our houses are just groaning. Oh boy, is the wood angry,
God.
but
Oh no.
we're all so happy. Goes all of the trees.
All the houses are like molding.
Yeah.
Right.
God.
You know, it
So
would be a
you're-
great. Go ahead, Tash.
Well, it's just so you're like, Tash killed some people when they were on the ground, even though they were bad guys. But you just disrupted an entire ecosystem. Think of all the little baby squirrels that are drowning right now.
Oh my god.
Think of all the chewingas.
I didn't think about
I
that.
didn't even think about that. All the little babies that are.
There's so many
they're
things
all
in burrows that are like dead
It's a
now.
sonar.
I mean,
Yeah,
I think
it's
I can-
horrible down here. I guess because I gotta wear all these clothes so they don't see me. But I can't feel anything. But
I mean, I think I can change it. Let me try and like turn it down a bit. Turn down the nature's thermostat.
What, turn
Scout.
down for what?
Oh
You wouldn't
shit!
think of a mummy would sweat as much as Sonar does, but whoa.
Oh god, that would smell so bad.
Right.
Stop!
Also, it's
Oh,
like
no.
it begs the question how, right? Because I thought the part of being a mummy was they like take out all your fluids.
Yeah,
and your juices.
the sweat's not like actual sweat. It's all that it's yeah, you don't want to know.
Yeah.
It's mummy dust. It's like
Mummy
it's
dust.
desiccant.
It's a passive moisture you collect over the years. It's a thing.
Right.
What are you? A sensible 68, I think, would be good.
Okay. I don't know. Can I do that?
I
Can
mean,
I
maybe
adjust it?
maybe 1 degree higher.
Maybe a nice 69.
Nice.
I believe you are able to change the temperature. Yes.
All right. I'm gonna turn it down to yeah, I like that. A nice temperate 68.
Okay. All right.
And I'm gonna let's do like partly sunny. Just
Okay.
enough to have some nice sunlight and some good vitamin
Okay.
D action happening.
Okay.
But not so much that it's like
Love D.
we
Not
need
like
sunscreen.
beating
Gotta get
Yeah,
that-
Right. Because I mean that's the biggest thing, right? Obviously,
you
it's
know they're getting sunburnt.
yeah, like
Oh,
It's horrible.
while it is muddy and while all their houses look like cardboard out in the rain, and the trees are exploding all around you from the sudden temperature change. Yeah, there's like tons of people
no.
out on the
the idea.
streets. Some of them like standing like on their roofs with their shirts off. There's like over at the tavern, there's a raven-haired woman with her cold weather clothes just kind of like pulled off and wrapped around. She has like a little tank top type situation on. And she's just kind of shaking her head while staring at the sky. Nimsy's kids are practically naked. They're wearing just their underpants and running all around. Maybe just like a long shirt and things like that. Really enjoying it as she's trying to get them to calm down and make sure they cover themselves in ancient sunscreen, which is probably pig fat. So
I like the
It's
idea of
the
sunscreen.
opposite.
If this was a show, like an animated show, the idea throughout the entire episode, just in the background, you just hear the periodic sound of like wood splintering and bursting.
yeah,
Like just
it's like that episode of Band of Brothers where I think they're in the Ardennes and they're being shelled by when they're foxholes. Oh boy, and that was a tough episode to watch, and that's what's happening right now.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. The trees are not exploding, but
Exploding with pollen.
yeah.
Oh.
So we have allergies.
The change is gonna take 20 minutes.
okay.
So
So
over the
now
next
down.
20 minutes, it's gonna cool down to a nice, what'd you say, 65 or something?
68.
68. Okay.
Nice.
Um,
I'm in my workout clothes. That's what I'm wearing.
oh, Punchy, we should like totally leverage their gratitude and get that wagon we was talking about.
Yes, we do need to do this. We have a carrying system.
How are axe-bakes?
yeah,
Are they like
They're
winter
like
creatures?
molting now.
they're like super puffy, just kind of like weirdly
Very
panting.
Featherless now.
Oh.
Secretariat's probably doing great.
Yeah, they're all featherless, but
They're like
Secretariat
plucked
has the
chickens.
plugs, so he's like
Yeah.
full feathered still.
Oh my god. Kill me. Disgusting. I love it. Yeah, you see your axe beaks just looking miserable. Nimsy looks at you like, did you take care of the moose that we sent you to take care of? I see you got all sorts of accoutrement.
One
And
of
a
those
new friend
accoutrements
there.
would be a moose-skinned backpack full of moose meat.
Oh,
What did we do with the moose antlers?
We brought them.
Yeah.
Who brought them?
Okay.
Someone's carrying them. I think you might be carrying them.
Well, that was you, because aren't you?
I'm carrying the meat.
All
Because
of us look around. Who's carrying the moose antlers?
Yeah.
They're like 10 feet
because I
long.
know
don't
you specifically wanted them, and I know the antlers
Yeah.
themselves probably aren't like so heavy that you can't carry them. But I think I'm carrying the majority of the moose mass outside of the antlers. I think
okay.
you have one in Dead Eye has
They
the
are.
other one.
They're had. That's
Yeah.
all that matters. Is that they're had.
We definitely have them. Yes.
Yes, they're definitely had. She sees all of these, the hides and the antlers and the meat. Like, oh, okay. I can tell here that you definitely killed the white one as opposed to another one and tried to pass it off with paint or anything. We had that happen. I'm not gonna lie. Someone
Yeah.
tried to do that. You don't want to lie to the people of Lonelywood. I'll tell you what. You get no warnings when that happens. So, thank you. Here's your reward, as we discussed. And she gives you, what did we decide? 'Cause it's not confirmed and
I
necessary.
know it's some money.
I think it's
Money,
50
please.
gold. Double checking. Also in the thing. Okay, she gives you 125 gold.
Ooh.
Yay!
Each?
Ooh.
No. Oh, and the book even tells you how much the moose's carcass is worth.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, cool.
Hell yeah. You're not going to like it. 10 gold.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Well,
No.
I'm adding it.
But hey,
Per pound?
no, it just says right
Just
that.
tit for all that moose
But
meat.
you know what? I'll keep the pelt separate for you guys because I love you.
Hell yeah.
So if you want to sell the pelts, but yeah, she mentions that the local butcher who works over at the Lucky Liar will probably pay good money for it. She kind of looks
Is that
over.
lyre like the instrument, or liar like a liar?
Oh, I never thought about it like that. That's a good question. And she kind of like steps into the road a little bit, and she actually like, oh, huh. Done is actually on the roof of the tavern right now, soaking up the sun. So you could probably go sell it there.
True.
She hands you the 125 gold, and then a second little gift. Also, to show our thanks from the town. Here, I got you these.
What are these?
Where are these?
There are.
What
It's a sack of cookies. You get cookies.
Oh.
And she also gives you a charm that can be
Yeah.
added on top of what you guys what charms do you have right now,
We
Rockin'?
have a friendship bracelet.
Okay.
And then,
Got-
like,
The anklet.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have an
Toe
anklet, a
rings.
bracelet,
Lip
we
ring?
have a lip
toe
ring,
rings.
toe
we have
ring.
toe rings that we all use as piercings.
Yeah.
She gives you something that can weave around the anklet, so now the anklet looks really sick. So
Nice.
it's
Yeah.
not like they sort of see their they're a smaller town, so they don't have their own flair. They just kind of make the other flair better, which is something I think we all should remember. You don't have to be the flair. You can also be the flair enhancer. Isn't that right, everybody?
Our
Wow.
anklets
Story of my
look
life.
super luxurious now.
Oh, so
yeah.
good. You're gonna get robbed. Yeah, but what would you like to do?
I would like to build a sled wagon.
Okay.
I'd like to assist.
Okay, you'll probably have to head over to the Happy Scrimshander, and if you mention any of this to Nimsy, she'd tell you as such.
Sick.
She says that you can work out of the ramshackle if you'd like, but it'd be a shame to not enjoy the weather we're having, right? You don't want to get...
It's okay. I'm pretty sure I can control it, make it whatever way I want, whenever I want it.
Oh, wow.
I am very like she's looking at me in my workout clothes, which are like silkies that are incredibly short. We're talking like maybe a 2-inch, 1.5-inch inseam, and I'm very tall. And like a tank top, and I'm dripping in sweat.
A 19, like...
Is your tank top like a crop top?
Just about, because I ripped off a bunch of the bottom of it to bandage Deadeye at one point.
Oh,
so
that's
yeah,
right.
Oh my
there's
God.
a little bit of like my, just like, you see where the shorts end, and then the rough rip of the shirt. There's a little bit of Fearbulk body poking at the bottom.
Yeah, if you are
wants
still
to
wearing
draw
your
that?
winter gear, you will have to make a Constitution saving throw.
You said if I'm still in winter gear?
Yeah, if anyone's still in their winter gear, they'll have
Oh,
to make a
no.
Constitution
Oh
saving
no, I
throw.
certainly took that shit.
Like I imagine Tash and Nettle were just like, oh, it's warm. Huh?
Standing outside watching the baby with a mummy.
When it was as soon as it was 80 degrees, I was like, "Oh, girl, no! Like, I will be wet all."
Just like
winter."
throw your clothes on the ground and left them at the black cabin. Like, good for you. See you never.
Right.
All right, I'll con save.
Nimsy, do you happen to know anyone who
9.
speaks Infernal?
You take 1 exhaustion.
Damn it.
Oh, that's
Oh,
bad.
damn.
As you just look over,
He
Mitten
only
is like
has
so
that,
red
though.
face and just be
Just like-
you don't look so good.
I don't. You know, it's fine. Fine.
Take the rats off.
Yeah,
But there's-
Betsy, take the rest off, mate.
It's been so long. I don't know. It's
What, you got an affliction or something? You got like eczema?
Oh,
It's okay. No judging.
There's nothing underneath. It's just the rat coat.
Let them abs hang out, bruv.
Doing my shirt?
What do you mean nothing? Because that means quite a few things. Are you just a pit of nothing, or are you like there's you can see right through you? I
A
need
void
a
creature.
description. Just
I
take
thi-
it off. I'm curious now.
Kind of a wiry chiseled.
Casts back
Physique.
the rat coat, and it's just like the most glistening like abs you've ever seen in your life. But that's it. It's just abs, and he's got like really skinny, like underdeveloped arms and legs.
So basically, Brad Pitt's torso, but not arms from Fight Club.
Yeah.
I was literally
basically.
Brad Pitt in like Snatch.
There you go.
Oh,
There you
okay.
go.
I get it.
Please cover your nudie.
and like an
Jesus.
uncomfortably distracting bulge like in his
Oh.
like you're just wondering like something's wrong here.
It's probably where you hold extra rats. I
Yeah.
mean, we've seen this all before. You were naked in front of us before.
Yes.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah.
I mean, looks the same to me.
I don't really
Yeah,
remember
it's
any
just
of
I
that.
don't like it. People look I know what I look like.
I mean, same.
what is this?
That's what he looks like.
Noodle
That's
arms.
what I'm saying. What is this? I don't know. It doesn't work without the rats.
It doesn't work. Okay.
Okay, so you can sell the meat if you'd like, over at the tavern, and if you need to buy things for the wagon sled thing, you can go to the Happy Scrimshander.
You know what? We should, to the butcher, we should like take the meat and be like, we'll do a deal with you, and have him dry some of it out and turn it into some moose jerky that we can carry with us, so we have rations.
True.
That sounds great. How long does it take to make jerky?
That's a great idea.
Be
We're
quick.
Let's go to the-
probably a
let me
lot
check me
quicker
notebook.
now, 'cause it's all hot out.
I mean, the sun's
It's
out.
harder to make jerky in the cold, I think.
Yeah, we have exactly
it's not
8
cold.
hours to make jerky.
6.
6. Damn.
Probably 5.5 now. Man.
Daylight's burning.
Well, Nettle, do you think that we should get like a cold beer now? Do you think that would taste good?
It will always taste good. What the
Yuck.
Yes.
Disgusting.
It never does not. A cold pint never is not great.
Well, but no, so because you drink the warm beer
Okay,
to
no.
to
Oh.
keep warm, and now
Yeah.
we need to keep cold. So
Maybe we should give that a try.
I think
Worst
that we
thing.
should. Yeah.
This is the worst thing you've ever done.
No. So
And I'm-
okay.
yes,
so
I'm
on
counting,
a scale
and
of
I'm
murder.
Drinking hot beer is the worst thing you've ever done, and I'm counting your unconscious murders.
The worst thing I've ever done. And then Mittens pulls out a mead rat and just scoops up snow, melting snow, and just crams it into the mead rat. Here, have a cold beer.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Fucking, she takes the rat and like wrings it out. She like drinks.
Don't like it. Yeah, I mean, you have to spit out little bits of grass and things like that, because a lot of these are like, you know, earthen
No.
packs, sod dwellings. But you know what? You do it. It's good because there's still meat in there, right? You didn't just feed her.
Yeah, no, I just packed ice.
Okay. Yeah, you know, it's an odd feeling. It's a cool, refreshing alcoholic beverage.
how is
Not
it?
It's a little weird, but yeah, it was good.
Well, it's pretty good. I'm sorry, I should have saved some for you, but I just got so excited. It was pretty good. I feel like a little bit cooler now too, which is kind of neat.
Nice.
Yeah, did you like drinking out of that mead rat? It's my new invention. It's actually a rat within another rat. It keeps it insulated and
Oh.
holds the temperature for up to 8 hours. It's
Like a
Oh, you seem to
koozie.
come up
A
with more
roozy.
inventions than Deadeye does.
Oh yeah,
double-walled mead
guy,
rat.
take some notes. That's a really good idea.
You should
Write it
write
down.
that one
Oh
down.
my god, you
I can't find
guys.
another quill. Remember, I threw it in the fire. Supposed to activate the thing. I can't write it down until I get another quill.
Yeah.
So to the shops.
I want toys. Let's go.
Oh, do
You
there
wanna make
happen
this
to
wagon?
be any tieflings around here?
What?
Tim, are there tieflings?
You don't see any right now. There's not a million people running around, but there's definitely a handful of folks enjoying the weather. But no, you do not see any tieflings.
Okay.
All right.
What's in the shop?
All right, the happy scrimshander.
Yep.
I don't even greet the shopkeeper. I just say, "What's in the shop?"
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's kind of, you see a kind of doughy woman, pretty older, and she kind of looks you up and down, and she
I'm
sort
very
of,
tall. That makes sense.
Be down and down.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm looking down, but she's looking me up and down.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
also wearing almost no clothes.
What do you want? We got many things for, if you're trying to apply the scrimshander trade, of course. Much what most people come here for.
Oh, yeah, I'm trying to build a wagon or like a sled wagon.
Right, like an all-terrain wagon, an
Yeah.
ATW.
Because it's got to be able to go in the snow and.
Well,
it's like a
hitch our
wagon.
axe beaks to it and pull it.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I could speak to some of the loggers and the lumber owners to sell you some wood, and I'd be happy to provide the rest of the materials. It's similar enough to the scrimshanding trade.
You like this nice weather?
Something this sudden probably won't bring about anything good. I don't trust it.
Okay. What if I told you, if you did it, we did it for free, I could turn the weather to whatever you wanted.
Well, you'd have to convince the lumberers.
Okay.
One thing we have to convince the lumberers because we got rid of the moose so they can get the lumber.
You got rid of that moose. Okay, that will help.
Well,
Lost a lot of good
What's-
people, that moose.
what's the scrim shanding trade?
And she kind of gestures over to one of the back walls. It's basically taking whalebone and engraving them. I believe you actually have a few.
Yeah, you remember the little whale we found? Little scrimshaw whale.
Oh yes, that's a fine piece. You know,
Been finding these
sometimes
little trinkets all around.
they're everywhere. Yeah, no, it is kind of hilarious how much they come up in the book. It's like fucking Disneyland with like Mickey Mouse bullshit everywhere. But you know, sometimes wizards use them as like spell casting focuses and things like that. These
The Tens don't have a trash problem; they have a fucking scrimshander problem.
Yeah, exactly. There's
I'm putting an example of Scrimshaw, like in, or is that different? Is Scrimshander different from Scrimshaw?
I don't know. No, but that's what it
Shander
is.
The
Yeah.
person who scrimshaws.
Okay, that's what
Oh.
Scrimshawing is. It's like little
Oh.
carving.
Yeah.
I feel
Like-
like this is something that I'm being lied to about because I have
No, go look.
absolutely no knowledge of this.
It's right there in the chat.
Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what
That's
it
how
is.
they used
It's
to
typically
carve,
taking pieces. Yeah.
like,
You can do that with
they're
people
called
bones too.
walrus penis, because their penis is a bone, and they used to do kind of the same thing. They make knives out of them. Neat.
Okay.
It's
You can't,
just like
you
a
can't
house.
just drop that and like move on. You're like, oh, neat.
I don't like this.
This reminds me of that walrus penis I once saw.
Who hasn't seen a walrus?
I mean, I'll send one in the chat. I'll be over here. Carry on.
Yeah, the scrim shaw, I guess you'd say, against the wall is surprisingly well done for a backwoods town, village, I guess you'd say.
Is it just engravings that they do?
They do both. They do engravings and they do little figures.
Because I'm wondering if they could do something with the moose antlers.
Ooh, yeah, probably.
Right chest.
Oh yeah. Probably polish them up and stuff. At the least.
What are you looking to have done to these moose antlers?
Oh, okay. So, you know, like these moose antlers, how they look on a moose, I want like that, but like sized for me in like a really like, you know, like grandeur
Like a headdress?
headpiece.
Oh,
Can you make a little one for the chewinga?
What
A
the hell is
minuscule
that?
one.
Yeah.
Thank you, Trouble, for the sub.
Somebody likes.
Then perhaps you could model one of these scrimshaw pieces.
Ooh.
Big,
cramping.
big.
Ow.
Oh, you broke him.
I like this muscle. This is a good muscle.
Tries it. Yeah, I literally just did that like 30 minutes or right before we started. So
Hell yeah.
I,
Just use your leg next time. Flex your leg.
Yeah.
I'm
Throw the legs up.
unfortunately not an armorer or whatever you call a hatsman.
A hatsman?
Yeah, what's that called?
Susie.
Love
Oh.
hat.
That has a
What?
name.
I sent a walrus penis picture. in the chat.
Oh, I'm
It's a
deleting the
bone.
chat.
It's just a bone.
I'm
That's a
deleting the chat.
penis?
Those are skulls.
That
Yeah, I
can't be a
know.
penis.
It is. It's the penis bone.
All right.
That's sick.
I'm just saying.
Wait.
Wait, is it like what the fuck? All right,
So
now I have to
what-
Google the real
what-
thing. No, I won't.
Mace, what for real? What we want?
Haberdasher, thank you. Death by kitten.
What we want to do with these antlers, right? We could do like a decorative piece on the wagon. It'd be like a trophy. We could maybe get
Damn
our
it.
portraits in them. We could turn them into weapons.
Oh, I would like
So,
a cool
like-
weapon, please.
There's
Well, I
definitely
really
enough to make a
want
hat or two.
A head thing and
I just-
also
I have
Definitely
pictured
enough for
darts.
like you see others like the curved part to it. It's got like the prongs. Imagine if those were
can
like
I have
filed in a
darts?
shop.
What?
Well, can
Poison.
I have darts?
Poison antler darts.
They
Darts?
seem big enough where you could do all of these things.
Oh, Darren, while you're doing real quick, Tash, I've got I think something for you.
Me?
I think if you want, if you're typically a frontline warrior, right?
Well, yeah, I'm really strong.
Um,
true.
It was the what was that amulet I found? Amulet of
Health.
It was something that helped Khan.
Yeah,
Health.
health.
Let me look up what my con is really quick.
I mean,
Better than everyone else's.
it's probably not a 19, right? I don't know.
It's a 16.
Okay, so if you add Amulet of Health,
Mhm, mhm.
you have to attune to it, but it makes your con go to 19.
Damn.
Amulet of Health, you said?
Yep.
Yeah.
You can add it to your character sheet on D&D Beyond, and it will take care of everything.
They'll do all that math.
Yeah, I'm
God.
unsure if your health points will go up. I sometimes con is retroactive too, but I don't know if from a magic item. I'm unsure. Hopefully,
It
D&D
should.
Beyond handles it.
Oh, what was the other thing that Brett and Josh and I have? It has something to do with getting temp HP.
Oh
Every
yes.
dawn, every
that's
dawn we
right.
get blessed by the morning.
You get like
day.
10 HP every day.
10 temporary hit points.
every day.
And I really went back and forth on whether I should give it to Susie and Jennifer, and I do feel bad. And I don't want to punish you. I want everyone to feel like they can miss episodes. But
You have the blessing of the baby.
I feel I'm
I
gonna.
don't want that.
Yeah, so
I don't want that either, honestly.
Yeah,
like,
no, I don't feel bad at all.
get
Like,
the Lathander bullshit out of here.
Okay. So
What?
we go get this wagon because we can carry more stuff, right? More loot as we do
Everyone
more
can carry more
questing,
stuff,
more
yes.
adventures.
Mhm.
Or we can take rests in it.
Yep.
I want to build like a bolt thrower, like a ballista on it. Someone could man, like shoot big long spears.
Okay.
Oh, that sounds cool.
And you know
Yeah.
how to do this?
Yeah.
I can
Yeah,
build a
bro. Look
wagon,
at
yeah.
this. I pull out. Look at this shooter. I built this fucking thing. Look at this gauntlet. I
flexing
built
while
this
you're
fucking
holding it.
thing.
Interesting. Didn't
Uh,
realize they let those out of Luskin.
Yep, this is mine. My own design. Look, right here on the face.
You shouldn't. You should
Schematics.
probably hide that here.
Why?
Well, not too long ago, a group of hard-looking people from Luskin were walking around. And,
Really? You
I
said
don't
from,
know
from
if they.
Luskin there was. You sure?
Yes, I know
Hey.
things.
They're still here.
No, it's a couple
Okay.
days ago, weeks ago.
Yeah. Okay. It's no problem. bruv.
At least
Yeah.
it'll be hard to be confused with them. They looked hard.
Okay. Good to see you back to form, Mitch.
Shit.
Okay,
Well,
but yeah.
all right, I come with me. They'll probably drinking in the tavern. And she leads you over to the GD Tavern, as I like to call it, the Lucky Liar. And as you sort of look up, it is spelled Liar. So who knows what information that gives you?
But there's a guitar on it.
Yeah. If it's on top of
Okay. That is
a banjo.
Yeah, that's discordant.
You see, a kind of skinny woman, quite muscular, but shorter as well, with short cropped, raven haired, who's directing some of the tavern folk to bring chairs from inside on the front porch so that people can drink outside. Make sure everyone has enough ale, all right? And we want to take advantage of this odd weather. What can I do for you fine heroes?
I could use a refill on the mead.
Ah,
God.
Hara Hill, what brings you to the tavern today? And the Scrimshander lady kind of nods her head. These heroes want to build a wagon, a sled with a ballista on it. And the raven-haired tavern owner, whose name was mentioned as Danae, like, oh, that's right, all right. Well, I think some of the boys back there are drinking off a cold day out in the woods and hiding from their shadows. Come with me. And the woman from the Scrimshander scooches on out. Come back to me when you get the wood and things like that. Tell them that you took care of that moose, and I have no idea what you mean about the weather thing, but good luck, I guess. And she shuffles on out. And Danae kind of walks a little bit slowly and reaches behind the bar and hands you like a kind of large growler size jug of ale, which, I'm sorry, is a little cold, unfortunately. It hasn't had time to get hot. And she says, if you look like the type of
You
people...
said she,
Huh?
you
Excuse
said
me?
she shuffled out, and I'm just imagining her like shuffling.
She's like, what was he doing?
In the party rock.
Yeah. Yeah. She loved it. Sorry, Brett, what were you going to say?
I was gonna make a joke about the meat. I don't even remember it.
She got it.
It's gone.
Okay.
Too busy thinking about shuffling.
You look like some people that I'd like to get to know. Some people that I want to make sure that has a great time at my tavern here. Tell me what are your names? What brings you to Lonelywood?
Oh, we came to beat up a moose, and then we did, and now I want to build a wagon.
I see that. I can. My butcher can buy that meat off you if you'd like.
Well, yes, please. I don't want to carry it around anymore.
Yeah. Set it down here. Set it down here. We'll work it out.
It's a lot of meat. We've already taken some of the pelt. It's just getting blood everywhere.
I'm gonna hand it to Mittens for Mittens to set down.
I'm glad I took off the rats. This would have been hard to clean.
Yes, indeed. So yeah, we'll work that out. Sorry, go ahead. Finish introducing yourself.
Hi, my name's Tash. I usually like warm beer, but I think I'm gonna try cold beer.
Good luck. It's an acquired taste.
Yeah, I know.
It's really not. It's.
I am Mittens Delkier. You can call me Mittens. Yeah, this is. I'm here for the meat, baby. And I'm just filling the rats.
Gross.
Just slooshing them around.
Hi, I'm Nettle. This is Sonar. This is a Chewinga.
Oh,
True.
cartwheels.
Well, and Sanar is a normal human lady. Nothing to be concerned about. She
I'm
would
an
probably
elf.
Also
She's just-
like
Elf,
me.
elf.
No,
I'm an
that
elf.
was offensive.
How dare you?
Just
She was a
means-
normal elf lady.
Very offensive.
Yeah. Oh.
Sonar
She's-
just
that
don't
cold
mind
beer is
her.
hitting her
She's just
hard.
a little dry.
Yeah, that cold.
I
Uh,
don't know how to act when she's on the cold beer.
Danae
Oh, yeah.
kind of looks at Sonar and is like, we get all types in this tavern, so you don't need to
I
worry.
mean, we run into an elf that could theoretically have known Sonar. They'd be like, no, Sonar's dead. Sonar. Oh shit. Yeah. They could have run into the
That would be funny.
1,000-year-old
To
elves.
me.
As it name's Deadeye Declan Dane. Best shooter in the land. I love cold beers. I'll have 3 points.
That's true.
You want 3 pints?
Right.
Okay. I just gave you this on the house, and you haven't finished it yet, but that's okay.
It's like
You
half
want
gone though.
even
It's
more.
like half.
Okay.
I got peanuts. You got peanuts. I love peanuts with beer.
We
the
don't have any
saltiness,
peanuts,
The
unfortunately.
sudsy of the alcohol be in the peanut. You know, the salt. Okay. You got any nuts? Anything salty?
Yeah, we have some jerky.
Okay.
Do you
That'll
speak
do.
Infernal?
Do I speak Infernal? That's an odd question. Why do you need to know that?
Well, sometimes you just want to ask people what kind of languages they speak because it's really
Jeez.
interesting to
You're
know.
just curious. I understand. Unfortunately, I
Gosh,
don't.
no, you can't just ask someone if they speak Infernal.
Nettle, give me an insight check.
What is my insight?
That's a great question.
Probably good.
It is. So dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay. When you ask this, her demeanor becomes much more guarded, while also she seems quite curious about just your whole vibe. But after she says, no, I don't, she quickly changes the subject to, all right, so I guess I can get you your 3 ales on the house happily. And I can, she looks over at the meat and the table. Yeah, I can probably give you, what do you say, 16 gold for that.
Cool.
What's your
60 for the mead.
No, for
The
the moose.
The moose meat.
Oh,
Yeah.
Moose
okay.
meat.
You're like, wait, you gave us the meat and you want it back for? You're gonna give us 16.
Tell you
gold?
what, I'll give you 2 peers, and I'll give you 3
one.
gold. We got a deal? What's up?
What?
You play a
Okay.
hard bargain. God damn you.
Can you remind me? So she placed like a giant, like, mead thing in front of Deadeye
growler
or all
of
of us?
Yeah, it was
I
like a
imagine you
growler
guys are
gave us.
standing. You're walking
Yeah.
through the tavern, and then she sort of stopped to put the meat down, and she handed you a large jug of mead.
Well, I'll just start drinking that. That sounds good.
There you go.
So, like, do you happen to know anyone who speaks Inferno?
My dad might can speak Infernal.
Speak to me later. We might be able to work something out.
Okay.
What, like you're only speaking funnel after 6?
People don't in this town, and she kind of take steps off to the side with all of you. People in this town do not like questions like that, and it would behoove you to not so cavalierly ask such things. People in Lollywood
So, like,
value
you
their
don't like
privacy.
questions about what languages you speak, or you don't like questions about, like, Inferno in general, or you don't like the language of Inferno,
Yeah,
or
is
is
it-
it
is
that
it-
you don't?
Yes,
Yeah,
it is
it
the
the
infernal part.
specificity of the Infernal, or is it like in general it's rude to ask people what languages they speak?
Well,
I mean, it
well,
does seem a little bit.
it's a little weird, but
What language do you speak, pal?
I speak Common, Elvish, and Giant. We know this. We've been over it. Like,
it's a little weird for sure, but I'm used to a lot of odd questions, and I am someone who's able to get information and trade information. You know, I am a tavern owner, and at the edge of the world, I hear lots of things, as do most tavern owners in Icewinddale. It's a place where people go to escape. So,
Oh.
and generally speaking, most people do not speak Infernal. Those that do, obviously there are a few tieflings here and there that live in Icewinddale, and there's nothing wrong with them. But besides that, you want to be careful because they might be cultists.
oh, you hit on something, by the way. Side note, that's a great name for a bar. The tavern at the end of the. What do you call this? The edge of the world?
I think
Call this
so.
Tavern, last tavern at the edge of the world. That's a great name for a tavern. It's.
Mhm.
I mean, to be honest, your current name's a little confusing. We didn't know if it was referencing the instrument liar or like a person who doesn't tell truths. So
Isn't that
but-
that makes the name a little bit better, don't you think?
Yeah, get you thinking about it, and then I
See,
wink
you
at
remembered
the
it,
tavern
and you're
person.
thinking about it, so it is a good
Um,
name.
I'm just saying, if I hear like last tavern at the edge of the world, I'm like, I better stop there and get a fucking drink, cause ain't gonna be no more opportunities to get a drink past that one.
Well,
Know what I'm
see,
saying?
maybe you would think that, but I would think that it's like that's a really long name, and
Mhm.
and maybe they talk too much, like somebody that tells stories all the time, and maybe
Yeah.
you should just tell like shorter stories.
I can't. You know what, Cash? I hear you. I'm with you. It reminds. There was this one time I was
Oh no!
adventuring.
I looked to the. I am so sorry.
And
it was-
I don't want to be rude to you, but you bought 3 drinks immediately from my bar. So tell you what, let's leave the tavern owning business to me and the telling bullshit stories to you.
I wish you wouldn't leave that to him. Actually, it's
Well,
my
dude-
own personal hell. I'll
But
tell
the
you.
more that we drink, like weirdly enough, the funnier and better his stories get.
I imagine. Come with me, and she goes deeper into the bar, and there's some I guess you would call them old timers, right? Who some who also are refusing to take off their cold weather clothes. Like I'm telling you today, I don't trust it. What this happening? There's probably a witch in the woods. I don't like it. First that moose, now this. Something is up.
Yeah, there's probably something up, right, Deadeye?
With the weather.
Yeah, oh, no more of this.
Oh, like what's wrong with it? It's great, isn't it? It's much more comfortable.
It's definitely witches. I
For
say if
sure
you like
it's
them.
suspicious though.
What would you fellas say if someone told you it was some kind of like machine that did this?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
That seems like a really complex idea.
No, this is
I guess.
the weather
That's
here.
what
We're
you
all
think.
doomed. I'll tell you what. Over in East
What are you
Haven,
saying?
they're rounding up wizards. I heard. Maybe he did it.
Yeah, maybe them wizards did. So you're saying this beautiful, lovely, perfect day, it's like perfect degree, so comfortable, a little bit of sun, not too much though to burn you. It's like absolute.
It was 80
Climate
degrees
per-
for 2 hours. I
I know,
thought.
but it got fixed, right? It came back down. It's better.
It
It
got
got better.
fixed.
It's better. You're telling me that is like worse than it being piss fucking cold every fucking day
It's been
forever.
it's been unbearably cold for about 2 years. So, of course, we're gonna be a little jumpy when it becomes 80 degrees in 40 minutes.
Yeah, some people don't like change.
It has nothing to do with change. It's maybe the feeling that whoever made it cold is not gonna like what happened.
What do you
It's
think
it's
about
just now
that?
occurring to Deadeye that maybe he just.
But like I get it. You know, when you get the gift horse, you look it square in the mouth and wonder what's wrong with the horse, right?
That is what they say. Well,
Yeah, it is.
Maybe they'll laugh.
here are Larry and Terry. They're fine carpenters and lumbersmiths.
Nice. I'm a carpenter.
Wow.
Nettle, come with me. I can help you with your problem. The universal sign of I do it. Larry and Terry haggle with you a little bit. They make fun of you. Even if your design is perfect, they say it's bad. They critique it. That'll never work.
Oh, for sure.
They make a little bit of useless changes that you kind of realize are the exact same thing, but just a little different. It's Control C versus right click copy type situation.
True.
But Nettle, she brings you back to sort of like there's like a back room just past the counter. Not really like a back room. It's a back room, but like the door's open and there's like a little bit where you can you step up a little bit and you can see out in the tavern. So it's not like she took you to the basement or anything like that. Why do you need Infernal? What's the situation with this?
I hold out like the name that I had written out, and I'm just like, do you know what this says? Even though I know that she just told me she doesn't speak Infernal.
She looks at it and she quickly grabs it and folds it and puts it back in your hand. Like, do not want to take this name and casually. You do not ask anyone else about this. That is, and she does that thing where she closes like a little curtain that looks out to the rest of the bar. It's not gonna do anything, but sometimes you got to.
It's a thought
It's
that
not like
counts.
you turn, you hold your hand up if you can't see me.
Yeah, it's essentially like that. That is a. Do you know the Nine Hells?
Sure.
Well, that's the name of one of the rulers. And why are you?
Wait,
Before I
this
tell
is-
you, why are you trying to get this information?
Oh, I saw it in a mirror.
You saw it in a mirror. What does that mean?
Yeah, okay, so there was this mirror in a room with a tomb, and there was the moon. Did I say the moon? And then we talked to the mirror, we asked it questions, and then I saw this name, and I just thought I'd inquire about it, because it has to do with the thing, you know, and I just wasn't sure.
Did you
if I
break
could
out of
figure
that
what
castle?
thing was. The what?
Did you break out of that castle?
Oh yeah, well, we were in a castle.
Why would you bring this name to me if you're not associated with those fools?
Why did we get that name?
I think it was
We had
Nettle's question.
Been to the castle. Do you happen to know where that castle is? There's a nephew? No, a son? Just a little
Just
a little guy?
Little guy.
He's really young. Okay.
Just a little guy.
So you didn't come from Caer Dineval.
We haven't been there, no.
Well, you don't want to go. This is the name you showed. It says Levistus. That's an archdevil that rules Stygia. I call that the Cold Hell, mostly because it is. And if you are seeing this name in mirrors, meanwhile those fools down in Caer Dineval are praying to him, then I can only imagine what's happening, and I don't think you should mention this again.
Okay, like to you or like in general?
You can mention it to me all you want. I already know, but you don't want to bring this up anywhere else. People might think that you're in league with you and burn you at the stake. People are
Well, that's
jumpy.
not very nice.
Well,
Oh, is that like how people would put people and freeze them on a stake for oral? Is that like the same thing?
this is a little different. This would be, well, no, I guess you're right. Probably exactly the same. Just be careful.
Okay, well, thank you for the information. I will try not to talk to anyone else about this.
You're a smart adventurer. I'm sure you'll avoid any unnecessary danger.
So where is that castle again, did you say? So we know where not to go?
She looks at you.
Love that.
Adventurers. And she shows you... she takes you out to the main hall there, and she kind of... she like kind of takes out a piece of bread and sort of puts raisins in where you are now. She puts a raisin where Bryn Shander is, and then she puts a raisin where the Caer Dineval is.
Okay, can I keep this spread?
Yes. I don't want it anymore. Raisins are gross.
I
Damn.
agree.
Damn.
See, we get it. You're smart. You'll be
Wait.
fine out here, you know?
Raisins are fucking delicious. How
I like
dare you.
raisins.
Me and Deadeye are gonna eat all the raisins.
Oh, I like raisins. Tim loves raisins, but it's somewhere. So you are the Bryn Shander. Well, you know, I'll just move you guys on roll 20 to the Icewinddale Map.
Hell yeah.
And you can see it here. Beep, beep, boop. Wait, can you see the names of the places?
I think I see the places where
Yes.
we've been.
I can. Yeah, I can see
Yeah.
them.
I can see Caer Dineval.
Yeah,
That's a
so
long-
so we
that's a
so
long
okay,
way.
so yeah, I mean it's not hard to know where something is, given the fact that these are one of the 10 towns, right? The important information here is that it's Caer Dineval and not Caer Koenig. If that
Okay.
makes sense to you, because no one is really sure where that little guy ran off to, some castle down east.
How have we not gone to Dugan's hole yet?
Go whole. All right, Nettle comes out with a piece of bread with raisins in it, and all right, googling D&D wagon.
Tim, I want you to know something. While that was all going on with Nettle, I was activating and using this hilarious background feature I have
Okay.
called All Eyes on Me, where because I'm foreigner and I'm like wacky and fun and I don't share any of the customs, I'm endearing and people think I'm lit. And I spend the whole time while we're like making fun of my wagon, laughing with them and making them seem like they're super smart and that I love their ideas and that I'm like they're so great and we're having a great time and we're having a laugh and I'm sharing the mead with them. And
Yeah, they are laughing heartily. Spit is flying out of their mouth, but you're funny. You're funny. I like that. Very good. I'm looking here, and the rules of Yield D&D. Wagons cost 35 gold. Sleds cost 20 gold. Icewinddale is under a bit of a shit show, so on the whole, things in Icewinddale cost about twice as much, depending on where you are. Since you're in Woodtown, it's only going to be twice as much, so they think they can get this done with you for 70 gold.
That's like double the normal cost. Listen,
What is normal? We're not in Neverwinter.
that's like
this
the normal
water
cost
Davian
here.
dandy here.
Here's the
He
thing.
has the way of overcomplicating things. It's wheelbox with gun. Like, can we just?
Oh,
We're
they
not
get.
locked.
We just saved.
The-
We saved your whole
Gun.
industry. We saved your whole industry by killing the white moose.
You killed that white moose.
Wait,
Yeah.
hold on. Flashing the ankle bracelet enhancements discounts.
Right, yeah. We've woven around.
Jesus,
Tavern
look at that
trying to
flare.
Bloody fucking town in here, and I'm tired of getting treated like a pack of fucking I don't know what, rats. Like we're just rats scurrying
They just
about.
look. They both look at. I don't need to say who. They kind of look at each other and they look over at the table and see the giant bit of meat as Danae and some of the other tavern workers that have finished bringing some tables and chairs out on the porch start bringing the fuck ton o meat downstairs, and they kind of look at each other like, I guess if we can do it for 50.
Dope as hell. Negotiation master. Boom, boom, boom.
If you
That's
stop
where
that,
it's
we'll
at.
go to unless we'll go back up to 60.
That's fine. Yeah, I can help you do it. I'm really good at this stuff.
Okay.
My specialty is bending wood.
the piece of bread over to Mittens, and I'm just like, hey, do you remember that lady, the widow, like one of the like many that you've talked to, the one with the son, the little guy,
He's just a little guy.
He's so little.
just a little guy.
Oh, the one I danced
He's not.
for.
He's a grown. fucking
Yeah.
adult. He's an adult.
Yeah, but he's a little guy. I mean, you're all little to me.
Yeah.
Yes,
I
I
think
remember.
he's older than
in
some
the
of us.
Castle.
Yeah, Cora.
But I'm
yeah.
like saying this really quietly so they don't know that I'm telling them this because
Oh.
she was like, don't talk about this.
Yeah,
and I'm
Cora's
just like-
kid.
I show him the like bread with the raisins in it, and I'm like, so I've been told that this is where the castle is, and I thought that I should tell you because you're like really good at tracking and like
Is that-
figuring things out.
Tracking the bread.
Raisin
No.
bread.
Is that bread with raisins sitting on it?
Like pushed in.
I'm not a
We've
fan
got
of
a
raisin
map.
bread.
Look, I don't
Not a
really
fan
like
of
mac
raisin
either.
bread.
I especially don't like when it looks like chocolate chips and then you bite into it and then it's not and it's
Okay, that's a
raisins, and
crime.
I do hate that.
That is a crime.
What do you mean?
Either be
It-
raisins or
feel
chocolate.
like you're
Tell me
mad
which
that
it
it's better than you thought it was gonna be?
is. Excuse you. I'm mad that it's different. It's like when you grab a cup and you go to slam it and you're just like, wow, this cool, refreshing water. And it is fully vodka. I've had that happen to me. That's not fun.
Oh no!
Especially for you, that would be very bad.
I have a.
Oh yeah, I didn't drink it. I was just like, whoop. No, like, I caught the smell of it before.
You got like a whiff, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, this is not water.
Dude,
So you're saying this is supposed to be a map of
Yes.
a basin
Yeah.
map? Okay? So what's this one? Is that us?
Yes.
Okay. So okay, and then this is Tourmaline. Okay. Okay. All right. I think.
And that's the castle that.
I pull out like an actual map of
Is this to
Icewind Dale,
scale?
like 10 towns. I'm like, mates. You know what? Whatever.
Yeah, let them have fun. Let them have fun. This will be funny.
No, you're probably right. We should use the map, and I roll out the map and place the bread on the map.
It's a
These tables
It's a
are
1-to-1. Holy shit! If this was a clear piece of bread, you could just immediately kind of it'd be like it'd be a resident. Oh, it's a big bread.
It's a big bread.
Big bread. It's like a Resident Evil puzzle where you have to like twist it.
Yeah.
All right. I
Yeah.
mean, sure. I know the direction of Caer Denival, I guess. Yeah. Do I have to roll for that? Do I have to roll for bread knowledge?
No, you're good, bro.
Yeah, you're whatever it is.
Yeah, one of those.
Just a little guy.
Ranger. That's the word I was looking for. My brain would not find the word.
No thanks. Okay, you give them the 50 gold. Delete it from your inventory before we forget.
Alright, I'm on it.
Thank you.
Okay.
I'm really hoping that Pat's tracking the gold because
I am.
Did you add
Yeah,
the
yeah.
16?
What?
Yeah,
Did you add the 16
From the meat.
from the meat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Did you subtract? Well, I didn't tell you to
The
yet.
50. I
Uh,
added the whatever we got, the 125 or whatever
Okay.
it was, and then added the 16 for the
Okay.
meat, and now just subtract.
all right. Well, now subtract 6 silver
Okay, for drinks.
for drinks. Your three ales or whatever you ordered.
Mm.
Your 3 pints. And then if you guys ordered anything else, then you gotta.
All right.
No, listen, I'm eager to start. I want to teach these guys the
Okay.
No,
tried
I'm gonna
and
get
true
to let's
methods
get to
of
work.
All
building
right.
wood from home.
well, they had jerky here. We didn't have to wait for the moose jerky. Should we take some extra jerky for the road?
Sure.
We're
Let's
talking
just
about
try.
good
Maybe
stuff.
do a trade. Be like, we'll take present jerky for future. We're giving you future jerky.
It's
you
like
give
an
us-
advancement.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Turkey advance.
Are you
Hell
saying you
yeah,
want
jerky.
16 gold worth of jerky? I don't have that much on me, but I can give you, fucking, I don't know, this many,
This mini jerky?
30 rations
Take that.
worth.
We take it,
Okay, sick. Peace out.
Tim. That's 2 for 2 campaigns with you that we have jerky.
Jerky good.
Jerky is good.
Especially with the extreme weather. Oh, she hates
Aw.
jerky.
Pay it back.
Jennifer, you don't like jerky, and that's fine. I like,
I'm in
it's-
2. I'm Jennifer. I'm the Jennifer
Yep.
now. Unless you're...
I'm not fixing it.
I was like,
now,
what
dog.
happened?
I mean, if someone subs, Jennifer has to flex now because she's in
No.
one
Sub.
I have the noodliest arms.
Okay. So yeah, you go out to
Someone's up.
town, and then you see the speaker, Nimsy, in front of the old tavern, and her and her brood are moving some of the trash out, and Larry and Terry kind of go in as well and explain the situation to her, and they start sort of moving some of the wood in there because that's kind of where they store it, and she comes up to you and she says, well, wow, you got Larry and Terry to help you out on this wagon venture. Congratulations. They're very curmudgeonly, but
I thought they were very nice.
you've done a lot for this town, I gotta say. Susie, someone strong. subscribed, or did she do that trick thing she does? She did the trick thing she did. Because Moobot didn't thank you. You're a fucking liar.
Nice try.
That's stolen valor.
Damn, that's so funny.
fuck.
Oh no, jail.
She kind of gets sincere for a moment, and she thanks you so much, and she says, you know, if you want, you can have this old closed inn if you want.
We can have it.
It's an investment property, you know. Do with it what you will.
It's like Skyrim. We can start getting houses in every town.
Oh,
Yes, let's take it.
MC Raven gave out 5 tier 1 subs.
Yo,
Thank you,
yeah.
MC Raven.
Oh no!
That's,
Wait, does Jennifer have to do it?
No, yeah, I
Yeah.
fixed you guys. You're in the
No.
right spot
Ah.
now. MC Raven,
There's-
thank you. 5 subs, 5 flex.
There's 5 of us.
Yeah, yeah,
Why don't we all
that's
take
true.
one?
Well, I'll take one.
Oh, you're nice. I don't have good arms. I'm missing
I
a
just-
shoulder.
I don't got.
muscle.
Hold on. I gotta bust it out.
These are
Yeah,
I
that's
think
the.
I have
Oh,
bigger
we gotta do the tricep again.
I could show off my
Try
tan
this
line
one.
where it looks.
Try this
There's like
one.
my tan line. How about that?
Hell yeah.
This is I will approve your loan, and this is.
I just cramped.
Oh god. Yeah, you can, you know, do with it what you
trying to change the
will.
trash
Fix
going.
it up. If you wanted to open it up into an inn again, you can, or not. But it's
No, I think we're
yours if
turning
you'd
into,
want
like,
it.
A hideout, a house that we can decorate.
Sick.
Okay.
Hideout. That sounds fun.
Are you guys talking about a
Hideout.
sled? Wait, what are you?
No, we got it
The
in.
the
No,
tavern. So this is
Oh.
the old boarded up tavern that they use, or the inn that they use to store wood, like the lumber. So it's pretty dirty. It's quite run down. Not just because the temperature switched 160 degrees, but yeah. She says that you can have the building if you'd like.
This is quite an upgrade to where I was living prior to this adventure.
We
Which
can
was the
put
opposite of a
axe
building,
picks
right?
here if we ever come to like visit and we need to put the axe pick somewhere.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah,
So,
and if we ever run into babies again, we can just keep them here.
It could be like a storage unit.
Yeah,
babies.
you can hide all your loot, whether axe beaks, baby, pelts, you
Could
name
we
it.
own it and then lease the space back to the town for like storage if we're not here, right? You want to store logs and stuff in it. you just pay
That's.
some-
Are you asking? You're asking. You did the character voice. No. Maybe. That's not really. We're already doing that now, so.
Well, it's ours now. You said it. It's ours. So do we own all them logs in there?
No, we're gonna move
No.
those out. It's
Oh, okay. Do you
I'm
want to
helping
keep
them
them in
move the
there?
logs.
I'll give you a good deal, bruv.
what?
We're gonna
She-
turn
she-
it into a wagon.
She looks at the rest of you.
Okay.
I thought this was gonna be. Well, I did say that, but I kind of assumed you would fix it up a little bit and make it cool and, you know.
Oh, so you give it to us, but you want us to do free labor to fix up part of you. Okay, I see how this
Because
is.
Well,
we
he's
live
twisting my words.
Boy,
No.
don't mind him. He's just going through some stuff
I just take it
every day. I don't know. But
He's just going through stuff every day.
Every day he
severe,
goes through stuff.
Father issues that are really playing games with me psyche on a
well,
regular
gee, at
basis.
least your dad is alive.
Okay.
Yeah, but I wish he wasn't.
Oh
At
wow.
least
Not
to
better.
know what like your parents like what their whereabouts even are though.
But is that good?
that's
Is it a
true.
good thing if they suck?
Well, I mean,
Trying really hard not to say like father, like son, but I said it, damn it.
Wow.
I'm nothing like him. You take that fucking back right now. I will shoot you in the fucking face. Nothing
well,
like
that
no.
sounds like something your dad would say. I don't know.
No, he
but-
hates. He does. No, he doesn't like the shooter. He thinks it's a fucking toy. He's a real fucking old school, right? He's like sword and board all day. This guy, you know.
Sword and board.
Right,
You
like
know
a
oh,
sword
that
and
would
a
be a
shield.
really
Nick?
good name.
Sword and like
for,
a shield.
An
Yeah.
inn.
Well, we could turn this into an inn. Sword and board.
Yeah.
Board,
Here.
like a boarding. Oh wow, that's sick.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love that. Yeah, this is great.
Oh, there you go.
If you do that,
Crash and I
Danae
get
is
too
gonna give you
excited
so
every
much
day.
shit. It's like, oh, so you open a tavern and you make a little cute fucking name, and you after you giving me shit, fuck you.
And the town rivalry begins.
It
Maybe
is
we should have to make it an inn so that people from the tavern get wasted and then have to find a place to sleep.
yeah,
Inn.
So
yeah.
what we need is like a friend to just hang out here and make money for us. And I look up at
Sanai?
Sana.
Huh? You want me to?
You wanna
I
make some money?
I shouldn't be in front of people.
That's fair. We'll get another friend. God, bring
I
a little
personally
bit of
think
love
you're
there.
very charismatic.
I think you'd be
Thanks.
fine.
Yeah, that's why I think that I'm honored. If I could cry, I would shed a tear, but I can't. But I don't. I don't think I don't want to do that. This is a strange world to me, and I would quickly make a mistake and get murdered probably.
Yeah, I guess.
Maybe.
Can you
I
get
think
murdered?
you could.
Oh, for sure.
Like,
Maybe.
but you're already dead.
How dare you?
How dare you?
How dare
That
you?
was really offensive.
That was really
I'm
rude.
sorry. I'm
How
sorry.
dare you?
I'm just
That was
asking.
super
I'm sorry. I
insensitive.
didn't mean it. I didn't mean offense. I'm just like trying, waxing philosophical.
Yikes.
Shall we? Thank you for the building. That's great.
If you want to,
Shall we off to our next adventure?
But no,
The next
we
adventure is
got-
this wagon. Help
Well,
The
me
is
next
it done yet?
adventure is this building. I really would like to sit here for a minute because it's nice out.
yeah. So you know there's probably a good 3 hours left of the nice weather. What do you guys do?
I'm gonna hand our good friend Deadeye 300 pounds of wood and tell him to follow me, while I also have 300 pounds of wood.
Okay. Well, I can't.
Can I take some?
Oh yeah, you could probably definitely carry a bunch.
I can't carry it this much, Pansy. You know this. I feel like you're doing it on purpose.
Well, I can help, and I grab
Thank
the wood
you,
that you can't carry.
Cash.
I'm carrying more than you.
I
Can't
think
stress that enough.
I have no goddamn idea how. I think I googled this the other day. How long does it take to build a wagon? And I'm
I
always
think-
wrong about things.
So it's goofy. It depends. If there's like a bunch of us working on it, it's not gonna take that long because you just have to put the parts together. The longest part is bending the wood,
Mm-hmm.
which can take a couple hours because you essentially have to like steam it and then bend it into the shape you want it to be in, and then you have to let it dry that way.
Mm-hmm.
And that
So
can
this will take several days.
Yeah, it'll probably take a couple days for sure. But there was something I saw where it's like if you're crafting in D&D, it takes like amount of days equal to like something fantastic. It was like it's gonna take you like 2 months to build a cart, like a little drag behind you cart. Like the mechanics behind how they were trying to build stuff was wild to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you want to forge a sword, it's gonna take you 6 weeks.
Yeah. You could probably go faster with magic. So I'm gonna say it will take you 3 days to
I'm fine with
make
that.
the thing.
Do you want me to roll anything?
So
I am a carpenter, so
the
I have
weather's
carpenter's
gonna wear off. Can I try again in 8 hours?
yeah, or in 3 hours, I suppose.
Yes.
Yeah. Do you want to do anything to take advantage of this weather? Frolic in the water, take a nap on the roof in the little bit of sun.
Have you ever played volleyball?
I'm very good at that. My sisters play.
Oh, but you can spike it like a mother.
Yeah, my mom is very good. Yeah.
I would like to take a short rest and lay on a roof in the sun and attune to my necklace, please.
Hell yeah, get it.
And then I'll clean the house because
Okay.
I don't. Tash probably knows nothing about building sleds. She knows how to be a hunter and how to
How to ride
skin
in
moose
Okay.
and mises.
Okay.
but not how to build stuff. She might make out of the fur, if we still have the fur, maybe like some nice cushioned seats. That's
Okay.
about it.
Okay, so let me just read the text box. This aptly named building, which used to be the only inn in town, closed after its last owner, a retired sawyer named De Groots, hanged himself in the common room 2 years ago. And Nimby tells you all this. Some local believe that De Groots' hanging was staged to conceal his murder at the hand of some old friends of his. Townsfolk are currently using this vacant building for lumber storage, but anyone interested in refurbishing and reopening the inn is welcome to try.
Look,
And that's what she tells you.
I'll back the play of whoever, or actually I'm doing the wagon. I'm there, but just I'm down for Deadeye is down for either if you feel strongly about making it an inn again, cool, or just keeping it like we've got to hide out now. We've got to.
Well, I didn't realize that we had people that we were hiding from.
No,
we have people that we're hiding from?
I mean,
should I be?
I remember hiding from his dad, right?
At headquarters. I'm not hiding from him. I'm not afraid to hide him. Don't you?
Wait, no, I'm pretty sure he gave us all permission to kill his dad on sight, is what I heard.
Oh yeah, I don't mean hide like we're scared. I mean hide so he doesn't bother you.
I'm not afraid. Oh, he doesn't bother me. What are you talking about? Not bothered. I don't think about him at all.
You've noticed that not a lot of foot traffic kind of comes up this far, so maybe adventurers hideout makes sense as opposed to an inn.
A refuge, right?
Yeah. Now, if you want to, if you don't want me to go with you and you want me to stay at a refuge or a hideout, I will do that. But I thought I could help you with your adventures, but it's fine. I mean, I kind of owe you my life and sort of wanted to make sure that you guys don't get hurt ever.
I mean, that wouldn't
that's
be
more up
bad,
to you.
right? Like, how do you feel? What do you want to do with your second life, son? Or do you want to come with us?
Yes.
Or do you want to
okay.
You want do that?
Oh,
We don't want
yeah,
to force
okay.
you.
Do that.
I'm very confused. There's nothing here before. The lake came up much farther. I'm very confused what this is. The architecture is disgusting.
I mean,
like
yeah,
the
it's
idea.
pretty boring, but you gotta work with what you gotta work with.
I guess there's a simplicity to it. I was being rude.
Well, and I'm real sorry that before I said that you could stay here, I didn't mean that I didn't want you to come with us. I guess I'm just a little perturbed from the last person that came with us I failed to save, they were squished by rocks.
Yeah, that
I
was
feel a little sad about that.
quite rough. Thank you, Bearded Rev, for sub.
17
One sub,
months.
one flex.
That's almost 2 babies.
It's too dark. Otherwise, I would do like the
Can I?
Legs.
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 Feet.
Legs.
Feet.
Calf up.
Yeah,
Feet.
do it like a calf or something.
Give me that calf.
Show your
Big
show
calf.
feet.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Have you guys ever seen Tim's calves?
Tim has
Are they-
some monster
Because they're
calves.
insane.
You would have
Yeah.
thought Tim just climbed stairs like
It's true.
from birth. Like that's it. Never flat, and it is always up.
Yeah, they're fucked up.
Find
Thank
that
you.
picture.
That means a lot, Tash. Sometimes it's, we can have miscommunication, especially because I haven't been around forever. Thank you, Death by Kitten, for gifting a sub out to a fine viewer. That
tell
means
me
the
what you want.
world.
Yeah.
Can I? Okay, you guys can't
Does
see
your-
it because
does your
of.
camera work? I gotta open up
The
Twitch.
stream can see it.
It doesn't.
Yeah,
split.
that's true. You can see it.
I'm in it.
Let's see. Can I?
Let's see them calves.
We're gonna experience.
Yeah, look at
Damn.
Dang.
It's not the best angle for it. You really
No,
want to
that's-
be standing and looking down at it, but
You could
Bored.
kill somebody with those.
yeah, because I walked on my tiptoes as a little baby my whole life, so.
Yeah, I don't have the genetics for calves like that. I too walked on the balls of my feet, but my calves don't do that.
Mm.
I don't have the genetics for that.
That's why I feel like I have gout now. It's not gout. It could be gout, or turf toe.
It could be out. It's not gout.
It could be. It
It
might.
could be.
I'm taking anti-inflammatory. See, it doesn't matter if it is gout because the treatment's all the same. So, anyways, so yeah, you spend the next hour or so kind of cleaning up the space. Yeah, you notice it's sort of a pretty basic inn with a main central room that has some chairs that are underneath, like a thrown over kind of moth-eaten blanket. You see there are 4 different rooms kind of off to the back, and kind of like another back room that looks like it was maybe where the previous owner slept. And then a side room from there where the maybe some meals would be made or something like that. But is there anything else you want to do in that
I have
hour?
a question.
Go ahead.
So this is episode like 19,
Something like that.
and I feel like 3 days have passed several times in several episodes. Have we hit 30 days yet?
No.
No.
Are you asking about your magic bush?
I've been
When you
watering
put
it.
it that way. Tell me more about your magic bush, Brett.
Would you like to know
Mittens
more?
And his magic bush.
It has
Not
been.
children's story.
It's probably
It's
been
13
about
days.
once you know. Right now, it's probably been about 9 days. And because you were gonna go, you've been here for about 2 days. I want to say, has it been long? Yeah, I believe it's been about 9 or 10 days. Yes.
Yeah, because I think we're just coming up on the part where we need to go back to collect money.
Yes.
Yeah.
You are.
Like we are on the cusp of that.
Gotcha. I'm gonna keep asking until we're like at
No,
episode
please, I will forget. So,
Uh-oh.
it has been several 3 days situation for sure.
Uh-oh.
I thought from mine just skipped my. I thought Brett was dropping off. That was me.
He's like, I gotta go.
I might be dropping off. My internet's bad today. I don't know why.
Damn it.
You've been fine so far.
Okay, so you all busy yourself for a little bit of fun downtime. If you need to click the short rest button, you can. I think you guys have all taken a long rest and haven't really done anything. Especially,
back at full health.
yeah.
I mean, I used both my 2nd level spell slots
When?
Oh yeah.
for the moonbeam thing.
Oh, yeah. You
I'm
can
no
have.
longer
Okay, yeah. So
exhausted.
you can get you can click the long rest because I believe it's been long enough now.
So after our downtime, and what happens if I try to control the weather again? It starts getting
So-
colder and
When you start this little process, it's been about 5 hours since the black cabin's been about 5 hours. It's you start to get the hang of how this control weather situation works. You look out as you hear the noise of the wagon being put together. It's making you can see the skeleton pretty quickly.
Oh, they have power drills?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, they got power drills.
Rivets.
Hand me that sawzall. When and you hear laughter of children, and you kind of see some hard-looking, I guess you would say, deadwood types, whose faces haven't been really set to smiling often, grinning and slapping each other in the back, and kind of wading out in the water. It's still cold, but hey, it's not that bad. Maybe we can go fishing today. It's been a while without dragging the damn boats so far. This is amazing. Everyone seems to be quite in lifted spirits. Some of the houses that were somewhat guarded before have thrown open their windows. It's probably the most lively Lonelywood has been in quite some time.
Do you ever wonder how Pleasy's doing?
Who's that?
It's so hot. He's quite far away.
The swimming dinosaur that talks that you don't believe that we met.
I mean, it seems like you guys had a fever dream, but it's weird. It's cool that you all had the same fever dream.
I'm thinking, how can I get pleasy to you? He's like, I walked for 3 hours over the water and almost died. It hurt. Is there a river that goes there? God damn you. No.
I'm just
Fuck.
super nervous where this narration is going because everything is too nice.
There could be like underground tunnels of water that you can't
Okay,
use to
he
go in.
could swim actually. And
Mhm.
yeah, there's a river, but it's completely frozen over. So,
Yeah.
so Deadeye, you're kind of looking out. You feel quite assured of yourself. A few times the speaker of Lonelywood has passed by and given you kind of a wink and saying thank you again as she's like carrying a completely asleep, mud-covered child snoring loudly. And then you hear a gasp from the direction of the lake. And as you look up in the air, which has been sort of a ring around you, right? About 5 miles or so, which is getting kind of hard to figure out when you're looking up in the sky. It looks like an eclipse is happening, but with the sky. Where the sort of darkened Icewinddalian weather is coming back in and is covering over that little bit of circle coming from the lake, and you start to hear screams. And then you look up as a huge, like a horrific blast of frigid wind just starts blowing through the town, and everyone is screaming. You see out in the water that some of the people that were playing in it are running from the lake freezing behind them. It's very similar to the hit film Day After Tomorrow. Have you seen that movie? It's not very good.
Yeah.
It's not a very good
I've
movie.
made a horrible mistake.
And you see coming closer and closer, your vision just gets shorter and shorter and shorter, and darkness goes out farther and farther and farther, which it's a bit of the kind of hazy bit of snow mixed with there's no more light over there. And then you start to see bright beacon-like lights coming towards the town that are kind of swaying and shooting off into the odd directions, kind of scanning almost like a lighthouse that was walking. And fortunately, one of the people that got too close to the frozen water was pulled out just in time. They have some pretty horrific scarring down their leg from the ice cutting into them and freezing pretty quickly, but they're taken to a house really quick. Everyone quickly, it's Arctic temperatures immediately, but everyone is able to quickly run inside. No one is caught too unawares, unfortunately, for the one doing this. You see in the sky a large winged beast fly overhead, and sitting on top looks to be some sort of giant, you would say. The huge, it looks like a bird, huge bird. He looks maybe like an eagle, or a hawk, osprey, something like that. Lets out a horrific, keening shriek as the wind doubles even worse and starts blizzarding on the town almost immediately. You also see as it's getting closer to you, you see coming out of the mist where the lights are getting brighter. You see the two glowing eyes of a man dressed in sailor's clothes, not wearing much against the cold,
Epic.
with a smirk on his face.
Fucking
And
Gandalf.
he's like, you hear him shout out, "You made it really easy to find you." And Oral is very, very mad. This is gonna be fun. And he whips out a frozen sword, and we will deal with the consequences of this next week on Darkest Days, Dale.
Mate, I might have bollocksed it up real bad. Just
What's that?
Just saying.
Did I do that?
I did. Oh, sorry.
Did I do that?
Fucking Deadeye's the Urkel of this campaign.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Damn.
You're supposed to be attacked at the Black Cabin, but we didn't have everyone here, so you
I'm
know.
ready to
It's
throw
actually makes a
down.
lot. It's actually a lot more beautiful this way.
Yeah. Whoops.
Whoops.
I did say in our chat, for the audience doesn't know, it's like I was like after the fact last week. I was like, wait, did I just throw up a giant middle finger to Oral? Like,
You did.
Tash
You
and
did
Nell
that.
are just like, I don't
did.
know what's happening.
It's
It was a mess.
I think the Black Cabin is a fun sort of side encounter that's weird, but I think the consequences are beautiful. You know, you get to have a brief respite, but you make the big bad villain on the cover of the book know you exist, which is
For what it's
never
worth,
good.
I was carrying my cold weather clothing with me.
Yeah, I'm sure you're
I was like-
able. Yeah, what do you
Also-
what would you do from inside the house or where you're working, as a freezing wind picks up through the tavern or inn? Close a window, probably. Am I right?
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah. Close the window. Get dressed.
Yeah.
Minton was outside and he sees the lake starting to freeze over, and you know, he doesn't have too much of a reaction. He figured that we were all gonna die because of something that I did, and he just reaches into his bag and puts the rat cloak back on and sighs.
Here we go again.
Take the booties off.
I
your
mean,
truck.
I envisioned I was on like a balcony on the second floor looking out, like when
Mhm.
I had went high ground.
Yeah.
Sure you do.
Okay.
Okay.
If I'm working with the dudes in the wagon, what's likely happening is it is probably still quite hot in the place because we are literally steaming wood to bend it. But I would have like my pack of stuff with me because I needed my tools and everything. So if we like looked out the window, or like then I came in and was like, "Oops, all cold." I've been like,
Yeah. So if you're in an area that has like
Oh.
windows, it like would probably start shattering from the like, because that's like
Yeah. 'cause
Quite
it's,
hot.
Like, cooling down so
So
quickly.
Yeah.
So Tim, you're saying if I try to warm it up again, that's not gonna, it doesn't work, huh? I'm just like, I'm just
we'll
like,
see. Like,
So
aha!
every window
Again,
in the
100
town
degrees.
is broken.
No,
I
just
got-
the steam room.
I
Oh,
just want
okay.
to say that Nettle was sat in a little patch of sun with the chewinga when this was happening, and then she got really sad.
She just like she's still sitting there. She's covered in snow.
Yeah,
Just like, oh.
it looks like you've been shining.
"Damn."
All right. Well, I'm sure there's a reasonable explanation, and we can talk it out. Next time on Darkest Days of Dale, let's go ahead and do plugs. Let's start with you, Brett.
Hello, I'm Brett, and you can find me on the interwebs on Twitter at Brett Eagles, and there's links in the bio to my music that you can listen to or download or pay for or steal. Hope not. And then also the podcast that me and Pat do together, Let's Rewatch. There's a new episode out yesterday because I normally release them on Fridays and sometimes I don't.
Hell yeah.
But you should check that out. It's been 5.5 years or something. I don't know. It's a lot of years, and there's some good stuff in there.
Radical. Josh, how about you?
Hello, my name is Josh. You can catch me across all facets of social media at Josketh. That's at JOSKETH. I do a show with Tim called Naruto Reviewto. It's a podcast where we watch episodes of Naruto and reviewto them. We have individually finished the filler. I'm very excited to be done with the filler of Vanilla Naruto and to get back into story content.
We finished Naruto, not just the canon, but the filler too. I'm crying.
Too. When I saw that little like start episode 1 of Shippuden, I almost peed. It was so great.
Mine said, "Do you want to watch My Hero Academia?" I'm like,
Same thing.
Yeah.
Why did it not recommend Shippuden? What a fool!
See, I think low key my sister's watching it, and that's why it skipped over.
Loki's your sister?
Maybe.
She likes to be called Sylvie.
Oh, that's right.
Little joke, a little fun.
She's very dangerous here. She's very dangerous. I think that's everything, right? I did that, and I'm here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's me.
We should stream Pokemon Unite soon.
We should. I'm a Wigglytuff main. If you want to get your dick crunched, just let me know. I'll beat
What?
that ass.
Susie.
Yeah. You can find me at Susie_Checky on Twitter and at TikTok. Follow me on TikTok, man. Tell me nice things because everybody on there is very mean.
I give you. I clicked the heart on your dog video.
Oh,
Yeah,
thank
what was
you.
going on? I saw something on Twitter I didn't understand. You referenced something bad on TikTok. I don't know. We can talk about it later.
Yeah, we'll talk about it later. Yeah, also follow me at UAPcast. Tonight, in like an hour, I'm going to record 2 episodes, and I'm going to DM for the first time in my entire life.
Really?
I want to hear some absolute fuckery.
Wait,
Super easy.
are you
and
guys
takes no
streaming?
preparation.
No, unfortunately, I've been wanting to stream, but it comes out on Wednesday. So next Wednesday,
Okay.
the episode of me DMing will come out.
Yeah, awesome, rad, definitely. Yeah, let me know so I can
yeah.
listen
I'll
and
share
shower you with praise, and you do some really specific and rude critiques. Like,
That's good. No, I need it. I
Yeah.
on
love
this
it. I
page,
love
the
it.
Dungeon Master's Guide, you fucked up.
I have never opened up the Dungeons Master's Guide.
You don't need to.
So.
Hell
That'll be
yeah.
Unless you're gonna like give them a talking. No, you don't need to.
Tim only flexes his inner reply guy with friends.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you got I mean, I've done it before, and then I was like, "Oops, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that." Pat.
Yeah, hey. I am at the Pat Edwards on Twitter. Please follow me there. That's my social media drug of choice. And yes, Let's Rewatch is very good and fun, and in my opinion, criminally underrated. But the thing I also want to plug is another podcast that I was a guest on that they just released a new episode today called Another Pass. I just put a link there. The both hosts, Case and Sam, are both delightful, wonderful people. Case in particular is a great friend who did something very nice for me. It's awesome. It's a lot of fun. Basically, they take movies that could have been good with a few tweaks here and there, and we all do pitches on how we would have fixed them. We just did a recent Let's Rewatch episode. We did The Shadow, the early 90s noir pulpy comic, and then I was inspired because I was like, I can make this movie great because it's kind of a big mess. So during Let's Rewatch, I reached out to Case and was like, I want to come on Another Pass and pitch how to fix The Shadow. So that's out now, and we had a lot of fun.
There's a lot of stuff wrong with that movie.
Yeah, there's a lot to we spend a long time dunking on it first, and then we talk about how we can fix it. But yeah, so check out Another Pass too. Yeah, in Case is just very good at. It's a very fun show.
Radical. And how about yourself, Jennifer?
Hi, I'm Jennifer. You can find me on Twitter at JenPig. I'm a freelance illustrator and artist. I'm very burnt out. You can also find me every other Thursday.
Mood.
Heroes of Icewindale, which is a homebrew campaign on Screw the Birds channel. Also, I feel like everyone here has a podcast together, and that Susie and I should have a podcast together.
Hell yeah. Sabrina the Teenage Witch podcast.
Ooh.
I've been trying to do that for a long time. I want to do that one. We can do anything. I'm
Yeah.
The OG, Melissa Joan Hart.
down. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You can find me over at Tim Lanning on Twitter, and I stream here oftentimes. My schedule's all freaked up since we're moving. God damn, it's only like 2 weeks now, ish.
Wow.
Fuck. It's 3 weeks. It's 3 weeks today. 1, 2, 3. Jennifer and my sister-in-law will be leaving with the kitties in 3 weeks.
Oh, I'm also moving in like 3-ish weeks.
Hell yeah! Where are you moving? Are you, like just the same place or?
Get an apartment with my partner in the city.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Cool. Yeah. Listen to Dear Internet. We just put out an episode with Kim and Ben Stonick. It's really funny, really good. It's one of the most R-rated episodes we've done. It's Dear Internet, wherever your fine podcasts are sold.
What is this?
Oh,
Friends.
hi!
I can't turn this off. I can't turn it off now. Or
This
say
is,
something else.
this is Gabby, everyone.
Hi, Gabby.
Dada.
Yes, sweetie.
What is that?
That is friends that Daddy is talking to.
Ooh,
We should. I don't know
what
what
is
we.
this behind it?
This is a microphone that hears me when I talk. When we talk, it goes in there, and then they can hear us.
Dada.
Yeah.
What is sometimes these square? What is this?
Oh, why? I don't know. That's a great question.
Yeah, Gabby, that's a great question. I want to
So good.
fucking know.
Are
All right. Well, I have to go get ready because
So I don't. So I don't.
what is it? It's a plosives.
Why
Is
is
it
there a
plosives?
microphone behind it?
It's
This
plosives.
protects the microphone, so I don't get like
He's a
spit or something
podcast
on it.
Plosives,
I
Gabby.
don't see a beetle.
The people are right there.
Then why did that thing cover them?
I was just looking at Kiglet
Why do you have those dice right there?
That's a very
because
valid
that's part of
Oh
what
my
the
God,
game
I
we
love
play.
this.
on here.
All right. I have to go to get my eyes checked, but I could do this all day. So thank you so much.
Bye.
See you next Thursday at 2 p.m. Bye.